This is Lauren and Marina, and we're going to be doing a visual inspection and a listening check of hearing aids.
We have a behind the ear and an in the ear hearing aid.
So first things first, gloves, infection control.
First we want to check the battery to make sure that the batteries are working. And I have a size 13 battery.
As do I. Oh no, I have a 675.
And mine is working.
And mine is working as well. Okay.
Next we're going to take the behind the ear hearing aid and we're going to clean it. My ear mold is already removed.
Yes.
I'm going to first start by cleaning the ear mold to remove any wax or buildup that had occurred. This hearing aid is fairly clean.
I'm going to take my blower, put it in the holes, just to suction anything out of there.
Okay. I'm going to now take the in the ear, not the ear mold portion, and clean that out as well.
And we're going to brush the mold and open up the battery case. Brush in there as well, because dirt could be a cause for malfunction.
Okay.
I'm going to reconnect my tubing. Next, we're going to look at the case of our behind the ear piece, and as you can see, mine is missing a cover for the back. So, I mean, for this purpose it'll work, but we wouldn't want to give it to a client this way.
Mine appears to be completely intact. The battery door is working as okay, and the volume control switch is normal also.
Okay. There's no discoloration, there's no impacted cerumen. We are good to go.
I put the battery inside, aligning the positive with the positive.
Right, inside the case, inside the door,
Yes.
not inside the hearing aid.
And then
You slip it in.
close it.
And make sure that it is on microphone. Okay. Ooh. And you could already hear that as I turn it up.
And
It's whistling. Okay, now we want to turn that down.
I'm going to turn it down to 1 because I don't want to have any problems.
We are going to clean our stethoscopes.
And we're going to perform a listening check.
Those of the Ling 6 sounds. We'll put this in our ears. We're going to take the part that goes into the ear,
Lauren is going to do the sound check first so that there's no disturbance.
stethoscope. And I'm going to turn the volume up slowly. Between 2 and 3, I really start to hear it. I'm going to say ooh, ah, e, s, sh, mm. The signal is clear. There's no distortion or static. I hear myself. There's no interference. No. And the intermittency as I'm turning it up, yep, at about 4, I start to get the feedback, but anything before that, it's going in the right direction. Lower is down, and higher is up. And now I'm turning it down so Marina can do it.
Okay, so I'm going to turn it onto microphone and I'm going to set my volume to about 2. I do hear some static, so I'm going to try turning it down a little bit. Ooh, ah, e, s, sh, m. The signal is fairly clear. When I turn it up, there is some intermittency and a little bit of static, so I'm just going to turn it down. There is no interference. Everything does sound clear otherwise when it's at about a 1 level. Anything higher, it starts to get a little distorted, the sound. I'm going to take this off.
Okay, and now we're going to start over with our
Okay, now we're going to start doing the in-the-ear hearing aid.
Looks like this. And we're going to check our batteries. So I have 230, 10, and it's good, and it's rolling. Okay. But yes, it's good.
And I'm going to check mine. I also have the 230-10, and the battery is working.
Okay.
So we're going to now clean the hearing aid.
Using our pick, we're going to insert it in the holes and try to get out any of that cerumen. These are fairly clean.
Not mine, it's fairly dirty actually.
Yuck.
I'm going to use the brush on the microphone portion. And I'm going to turn it around and do the battery door part as well with the brush.
I'm going to use the blower just for that little hole, just in case of anything. And continue brushing the battery door and the outside.
And I think my hearing aid is ready.
Yes. I'm going to insert the battery.
Sorry, I have to take this glove off because this is not working.
Remember, always put the battery inside the door and close it. Okay. I have a very little knob, as does Marina, and it's very hard to manipulate with these gloves.
Which is why I'm going to take mine off because I've cleaned my hearing aid now, so I'm
It's a good idea.
comfortable with it.
Yes, that is a good idea.
We both have the little knobs. There's no volume control on these.
No.
These are probably digital.
Okay.
So now we're going to perform the listening check.
Just,
We've already
you know,
cleaned
we've already cleaned them, but just showing you. Oh, my stethoscope fell apart. Okay. In the ears, place the part that goes into the ear
like that.
in the microphone. By tapping it, you will hear it. You know that it's on.
And the battery is working.
So I'm going to say the Ling 6 sounds. Oo, ah, e, s, sh, m. Marina?
Oo, ah, e, s, sh, m. The sound is fairly clear on mine. It's probably the best hearing aid that I've heard yet.
The sound is clear on mine as well, except for this and sh. The sh especially gives me a little bit of static.
I hear no static or intermittency.
Right. The signal does not cut in and out. It is consistent. And that is about
This is a great hearing aid, so
yes, and it's small.
so I think that's it.
Thank
I
you.
hope this works. We're first going to be doing an otoscopic examination, putting the new tip onto the otoscope. Turn it on, and the light is working. Tighten it a little bit. And everything looks great. And we're going to do the other ear. Both ears are good. You can see the tint. And we're going to turn it off. Okay, here we're going to do tympanometry. And based on Lauren's ear, I'm going to select the red probe tip. One. And on the machine, we're going to press Tim. And we're going to first do her right ear, so we're going to select right. Okay. Parallel. And head a little. Up and down. Okay, and a temp was reached.
Yeah.
Huh.
There you go. Perfect.
And now we're going to do the left ear. I'm going to select left on the screener. Cut it a little bit. And the temp was reached again. This is for the left ear. All values look normal. Okay, and now we're going to be doing a hearing screening. Okay. I'm going to put on the covers onto the headphones for infection control purposes. And I'm going to put the gloves on. Okay, Lauren, you're going to be hearing some sounds. No matter how faint they are, I want you to raise your hand, even if you think you heard something.
Okay.
Put the red for right. I'm going to make this smaller. Is that comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. Here's our screening form that we're using for Lauren. We're going to first be testing the right ear. Press right. And set it to 20 dB at 1000 Hz. Each tone is going to be presented 3 times at 20 dB. And Lauren heard everything at 1000 Hz for the right ear. Now we're going to go to 2000 Hz. And 2000 Hz is passed. Next is going to be 4000. And she passed for the right ear. I'm going to switch over to the left ear. Again at 20 dB at 1000 Hz. A 1000 Hz was heard. I'll go to 2000.